My name is David Brad, and welcome to my Let Me Convince You presentation. Are the benefits worth the takeaways? Now, this question is used for a myriad of topics, but my topic, the social media hinder human connection, is what really drives this question. Are the benefits worth the takeaways? A famous quote by Abhijit Naskar, my apologies if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, if you scroll long enough, your phone will become your grave. That is a great quote because as a society, we are seeing ourselves being dug deeper and deeper and deeper into this grave of social media and internet usage. Are we doom scrolling our way to death? Are we buying products online and is that killing us? Is the usage of internet an issue? And that's a question that we need to face today. Now, as someone who uses the internet all the time, who is practically addicted, if I'm going to be honest, there are a plenty of pros that come with internet usage, but it is widely believed that these pros don't outweigh the takeaway. They don't. But we need to go over the pros to understand if it does. And the first is economic development. We as a society have grown so much within our economy because of the projections we were able to see through AI and through the internet, because we are able to track what we're doing. We're able to see what's going on throughout our whole country. That right there is a huge driving factor to why the internet is a massive pro. But is it worth the takeaway? Second is entertainment. Now, this can be arguably used as a con, but as humans, we thrive and we crave entertainment. We want that. We do need that. We need to be entertained. So having it at the palm of our hands and the tip of our fingers on our phones and our iPads and our computers, it is a good thing to have. We are able to fulfill that entertainment desire that we want. We're able to look at things that we want to look at. We're able to distract ourselves and entertain ourselves. And that can be a big pro. That can be used as a good thing because instead of being bored and issues arising because we have nothing to do, we are able to kind of control ourselves through the usage of entertainment online. And the third thing is government services. This is a broad topic and something that is used all and can be covered. There's so many subdivisions and subtopics that can be covered, but government services as a whole, healthcare, scholarship opportunity, taxes, everything that's being pushed online now, everything that's easy to access and easy to read about, government services is huge, and it being able to be pushed online is something that is massive. Quite frankly, it's something that we as a community are using to its full, and it's a big pro. It's something that we do need. Government services being online is something we need. Lastly, but not nearly at all, is media. We as a society need to know what's going on. Nothing should be hidden from us as people of the United States. So media being online, the easy access that we have, that is huge. That is something that we do need. And media is growing, and it's a fan favorite because we are able to see what's going on at all times of the day, at all parts of the world. And it is a big pro. Now the cons. For me, I have picked some four cons, although there are myriad and multiple more. These four are something that I feel I see the most throughout my generation and the up and coming generation. And the first is unsafe and violent videos that are online. Instagram, Twitter or X, Reddit, more. These video websites and social media backgrounds are allowing for these violent, gruesome, gory videos to be seen online. And this is easy for children to see. I myself have seen gory, gruesome videos at a young age that I wish I never saw. I wish at my age now, I wouldn't want to see them. And that can alter people's brain paths. That can affect the dopamine in a kid's head. So that stuff that is being seen can affect these young children. And that leads into a touchy subject, which is pornographic content. Again, another unsafe and violent form of video that is accessible to these young kids. This stuff can affect people and kids in terms of how they view men and women, how they view each other, how they view the safety of each other's boundaries. this stuff can cause issues, and it has been. It has been. Um, and that is a huge issue. The fact that these young kids are up and coming generations, the fact that they're able to see these gory and horrific videos, that is bad. That's something we don't want, because that can affect who they are as when they grow up. Third is cybercrime, stalking. I myself have found myself stalking people's Instagram pages and their Snapchat accounts. But take that to a whole new level, where people just stalk people every single day on every social media. They go online, they look for people, they almost haunt them online. That is scary to think about and scary to see. And nothing is scarier than identity theft when it comes to online cybercrime. Identity theft is scary. There, in 2024 had the second highest number of data compromises in the U.S. in a single year, with 2023 being the highest, 16% higher than 2024 actually. 100 million to 560 million people in 2025 have made identity theft notices. They have openly stated how they're being hunted by these people who want their identities, and that is something that is scary and something that is terrible, because trillions of dollars are being stolen from these people who are taking identities, and that is something that we just cannot have. We can't have that. Fourth, and something that many people view over, is compulsive buying. With Amazon and eBay in their resurgence, as well as Walmart and Target going online, all these companies who are offering online buying, it's taking away from the in-person decisions. People are making brainless decisions on what to buy, and it's causing issues. There has been resurgence in people who are pre-order cars. When cars come out, they don't want it anymore, and they regret buying it. They ask for a refund, as well as people who have addictions to buying things. And now the fact that it's on their hands, thousands and thousands of dollars are being taken from families because of this addiction. And this is something that kind of it covers more than just buying. It's the addiction side of things, the addiction that comes with the internet, the addiction to scrolling, the addiction to buying, the addiction to viewing content that shouldn't be viewed. It's the addiction that drives the con of of the internet itself. Now, the mental side effects. This right here is why I believe, and why a myriad, a multitude of people believe that the internet is bad. And that's because of the mental side effects, the anxiety that's within people, the fear. People are anxious, scrolling on your phone, viewing mindless content. It does nothing for you. It stimulates you for a little bit, but it alters your brain waves. And that is bad. And that anxiety leads to depression. A depressive state can cause issues. And it's something that is being seen more and more. It says here, 1,700 people were tested, and the testing took place with 43% females, 57% males. They did a test. They ran tests, and they saw that people who use social media more, their depressive responses, or depression responses, were so much higher than people who used it less. They were more depressed, they were more anxious, they were shy, they were scared, they felt ill more often, they felt sick. It takes away the mental side effects of the internet takes away from people as a whole, and causes these depressive states. And although it doesn't happen for a lot of people, suicide rate, although a touchy subject, suicide rate has gone up tenfold since 2007. From 2007 to 2021, 67% suicide rate has gone up. That is a scary number. I mean, from ages 10 to 4, 11 for every 100,000 people, 11 kids ages 10 to 14 commit suicide. That's not even covering ages 10 to 15 to 24. That's a scary number to see. And it is growing. It's only growing with these depressive rates, responses in kids happening, as well as adults. Suicide rates naturally going up. And that can be a test to social media. Now, my solution. The first solution is cutting back. I know it's a broad statement, but we need to cut back as a society, as a civilization, And as an economy, we need to push out these numbers, these suicide rate numbers, these depressive and anxiety rate numbers. We need to show us as people what this is doing to us. And although it might not make a ton of people cut back, if we can have some people cut back, that's growth. So cutting back as a whole, and the idea that that's what we need to do, that can help people out. And my last thing is regulation. As a society, as an economy, as a government, we need to regulate what is seen on the internet. People, especially children, should not be able to see this gory, violent videos online. They should not be able to see these pornographic videos online. There should be regulations. There should be banning of accounts. There should be a code, a moral code. Not even a moral code. There should be just a code that you can't even post these videos. That right there should and will help millions of people. Not being able to feed into these videos, not being able to brainlessly watch these videos that just do nothing for you and actually are bad for you, that right there is going to help millions of people out. And that right there is what is going to be needed if we want to make the first step and the right step into the direction that needs to be taken. My name is David Brad. Again, thank you for watching my video.